Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks. Okay, so right now a complete and utter side eye is going to the Dominican Republic. Now, I went 2 years ago, but please believe that I will never go back because obviously there's some type of serial killer on the loose. Because we are foreigners to them, they honestly can care less about what happens to us, or at least that's what it seems like. There have been a bunch of mysterious deaths recently from people coming from the United States into the Dominican Republic and not making it out. And no one seems to be explaining exactly how these deaths are happening, but I'm telling you, something's not right. Okay, so let's start with this first couple, Orlando Moore and Portia Ravenel, who went vacationing together in March of this year to the Dominican Republic. Now here it is, the two came from Mount Vernon, New York, planning to relax on this 4-day vacay at a resort called the Grand Bahia Principe Cayacoa. Now this is an all-inclusive resort in the city of Samana. Now they left the Newark airport on March 23rd and were expected to return on March 27th, but they never did. Now, while they were there, they met another couple by the name of Cheryl Freeman and Carter Washington, and they immediately hit it off, exchanging emails so they could meet up again the next day. Now, Ravenel expressed that she got a really good deal on a flight back home. However, the drive to the airport was 100 miles away, and the rental car company told them that since they would be driving late at night, to not stop for anyone because it was very dangerous. Well, that ride would turn out to be their last, and the couple went missing. Authorities later found out that the couple had been involved in a car accident on their way to the airport. Ravenel was discovered on the side of the road with severe injuries. She was found the day of the accident and she was taken to the hospital where she was treated in ICU and died 9 days later. After the crash, Moore was found in the water on March 31st, 13 miles from the crash, and his body was heavily decomposed. Now, authorities were able to retrieve the car that they had been driving, which was severely damaged because of the place that it was in a rough part of the sea. Authorities say that the accident, alcohol, and the dark was the cause of both of their deaths, but till this day they have yet to confirm if the accident did indeed cause their deaths. The next couple is 50-year-old Cynthia Day and 63-year-old Nathaniel Holmes, who checked into the Playa Nueva Romana resort on May 25th, which was a Tuesday, and they were scheduled to leave the Thursday of that next week, which was the 30th. Well, at that very same time, their bodies were discovered in a room by the hotel worker. Now, two people dying at the same time and no sign of violence is suspect to me. I'm like, okay, were they poisoned? Now, the U.S. State Department says that there were no signs of violence or any type of foul play, but there was heart medication found near the couple's bodies, although they did not mention if the bottles were empty or not. Now, this to me is where things got a little bit shaky and things started to take a left turn. So I'm thinking they're trying to use this heart medication as a cover-up. Now, the DR newspaper is reporting that Holmes called the hotel doctor on Thursday. Now, this would be the same day that they were found dead. Follow me again on this one. Now, he complained about not feeling well. However, he refused medical care when the doctor showed up. Now, this is them trying to get their story together. So they're trying to explain what happened to Holmes, but what happened to his fiancée Day? To me, this is not making sense. Now, an autopsy report was ordered on the couple, and it's showing that yes, both of them died at the same time. How crazy is that? Of respiratory failure and pulmonary edema. Now, the autopsy report is also indicating that there was some type of lung injury that led to it basically leaking fluid to portions of the lung that should be filled with air, not fluid. And when this happens and you don't get enough oxygen, you can die. Now, in my opinion, had you said this happened to one person, I may believe you. But with this happening to two people who know each other at the exact same time, something isn't right. Now, prior to them passing, Robert Rollis of California died at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana, and he was there attending his stepson's wedding and fell after drinking scotch from his hotel minibar. Now, this happened back in April, and according to his niece, after he had his drink and fell ill, he had blood in his urine and his stool, and he died 3 days later. On May 25th, Miranda Schomburg Warner, 42, of Pennsylvania, died hours after arriving at the Bahia Principe Bougainville Resort to celebrate her wedding anniversary. After enjoying a drink from the hotel minibar, she suddenly cried out in pain and collapsed on the floor. Her husband, who is a doctor, attempted to revive her, but it was too late. Her autopsy report says that she died of internal hemorrhaging, pulmonary edema, and an enlarged heart. And crazy enough, this is not the beginning of all the deaths. A man by the name of David Harrison, who was 45, died in July of last year at the Hard Rock Hotel in Punta Cana, and his autopsy report says pulmonary edema, a condition caused by excess fluid on the lungs. Now, just a month before that, in June, Yvette Monique Sport, 51, of Pennsylvania, died after drinking from a mini bar at the Bahia Principe Hotel in Punta Cana. She had a drink, went to sleep, and never woke up. The last reported death was Layla Cox, who died June 10th of this year, just one day after celebrating her 53rd birthday. The U.S. Embassy is ruling her death as a heart attack. She often traveled alone and was found dead in her hotel room. And get this, no toxicology report can be done because of all of the Dominican Republic machines being down. Now, how convenient is that? Now, they are claiming that bootleg alcohol is the cause of all of these deaths. Police believe that the American tourists that have mysteriously died in the Dominican Republic have been poisoned by bootleg liquor. The U.S. authorities are scrambling to get to the bottom of these rash of deaths, and American tourists in the Caribbean islands are now looking into whether poison alcohol is a factor.
Crack this label. This is the third time I showing this. Tell me what the shit we drinking now. So that's some Ciroc with coconut and some other flavor. Ice and cranberry in here. Right? Look here, the more I turn it, the more it starts to solidify. You all think I'm lying. This ain't no joke. Look at that. You believe that? Where the hell this come from?
These people trying to kill y'all.
Look here. Look here. I am not lying.
But that's to keep happening. These people trying to kill y'all.
Look at this. What is this? Plastic, right? What's that?
Well, it's something to clog up something and kill you. What the hell is that?
Look here. Don't. Look here. This is no joke. You don't got the uniform in this, right?
No.
Make sure the uniform ain't in this. Make sure you don't have anything in this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Ciroc, ice, and cranberry.
Wow.
The more ice turns, look how it solidifies.
It's just like the freeze up in your system. Walk up the arteries, killing people.
What is that?
Call me crazy, but I honestly think maybe they're taking the organs from the people that are coming to the Dominican Republic and dying. I don't really see what other reason people would be going off killing people. It's not like you're getting their life insurance policies. It's not like you're getting anything from these people. So only thing that I could think about is the organs. Y'all tell me what you think. I don't know, but I know I will not be visiting the Dominican Republic ever again. When I went, we did go to this club called Imagine, and it's like a cave. It looks just like a cave. When I got there, we stood in line for a long time. After we stood in line, we got up to the front. They asked for our IDs. I believe they also took pictures, and they put everything in a manila folder. They told me that things get very dangerous out there, so they blew up my picture, put it in a folder. I filled out all of my information, and that went in the folder as well. And they said just in case something happens to me, that would be the reason why they would need to keep that information. That to me was enough for me to get ready to go. So I don't know. I really don't think that it's a safe place. I do know that I have some subscribers from the Dominican Republic, so you guys could tell me what you think about that. Just know that your girl Chronicles will not be there. What I need you guys to do is leave a comment. Tell me what you think about all of these deaths that are happening in the Dominican Republic, and why do you think they're happening? Do you agree with me when I said it's possibly the organs being taken, or do you think it's something more sinister? Leave a comment, and you know how we do, y'all. We're definitely going to get in it down below. Talk to you guys later. Before I end this video, I want to tell you about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, you know your girl Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey, and Ash Kicking definitely passed the test. Y'all make sure to check out ashkicking.com for one of the best 100% natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey, and use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. Also, make sure to check out X Moisture, which is 100% organic moisturizer that destroys all your skin problems. Eczema, dry skin, rosacea, you name it, they got you covered. They also have before and after pictures. Check them out at www.xmoisture.com and tell them your girl Chronicle sent you. And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.